Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Car Dude Garage. As you saw in the last video, we did some work on the Volvo. Ended that video just a few minutes ago. Now we're getting right into cleaning up the shop, you know. We got a lot to do. We got trash bags, gonna get filled up. Move all this stuff here, organize things, and yeah, it's just a wreck. So all this gonna be cleaned around the S10. Organize all this stuff here, trash, things like that, tools, all that whatnot stuff. The small block's gonna be leaving tomorrow to the owner's coming to get it, that bought it. And then clean up in here so we can organize all of it in the parts room over here, stack up tires, all that kind of stuff, you know. Put the transmissions in a corner, all that goodness stuff. And this is gonna be the designated like engine building room, and then this will be like the parts room. Cause like I said in the last video, got news for you guys. Not news, but like the plans for the Accord. As you guys know, we had this F23 sitting here that came out of an engine swap that I did. We're gonna tear this engine apart and go through it and slowly get it ready to be built. We're gonna do a fully built F23 and then put that in here. This is F23 here. A lot of people are mistaken for some reason, think this is a built engine. I've had people comment on my videos and message me on Instagram saying that why am I gonna do another engine and stuff because I have a built one in my car now. That's not entirely true. This engine is fully rebuilt, yes, but it's got just bearings, main studs, head gasket, VTEC lockout, and aftermarket cam in it, ported head, intakes ported, and stuff like that. That's pretty much all this engine has. It's not a built engine, just has some head work done to it. But this one we're gonna do fully built, rods, pistons, all that. Build a head completely with valves, springs, retainers, big port, big turbo, all that.
This one go fast.
Yeah, this one, my plan with this one is hopefully around, if I can make 600 to 800 in that range, I'll be happy. The trans should hold close to that. I'm not sure what these H22 trans can hold. I know it's the LSD trans, all that stuff. I know they can hold some power, but I do have another trans right here that I want to get sent out and get rebuilt and do straight cut gears in. So we'll have a built trans, built engine for the Accord, and we're gonna go fast because I want to go fast, Ricky Bobby, right?
That's right.
So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, and for y'all don't know who this man is behind me, that's my wife's cousin. So
what's up, YouTube?
You know, he'll be around a lot more often and helping out with this stuff. He wants to learn about cars and stuff, so we'll teach him how to build engines and build cars and welding and stuff, and then we'll let him whip the Volvo when we go to events and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of stuff's gonna be going down. We got the engine for the S10, so we're gonna clean up around that as well, turn it around so we can get the engine starting to get fabbed into it, so I can build mounts and stuff in it and figure out transmission for it, things like that. But let's stop talking. Let's get to cleaning. All right, guys, so doesn't look like much has been done, but we're getting all this area cleaned up. We've picked up like all the nuts and bolts around, just filling up boxes and stuff. We cleaned up this area a lot. Just got to put all like the paints and spray stuff up on the cabinets over there. Batteries got to go in the Accord. We're going to relocate in the trunk eventually, and a couple more tools, organizing tools in the bags and stuff. And then we had a bunch of oil and stuff, and those filled in drain pans and stuff like that. So we're gonna take that up to AutoZone, get all dumped right here. So we got 4 or 5 of these, a bunch of quart bottles that are just full of oil. So we're gonna go take that all up to AutoZone, get rid of that. Then we gotta get a broom. Here, let me get out of the wind. There we go. Got to get a broom, cut more trash bags, and what else do we need to get? We were talking about. Oh, I want to get like a 5-gallon bucket and stuff. So all the nuts and bolts, instead of having a bunch of boxes, just have it all in one 5-gallon bucket. And probably get a trash can for the shop because we need it. This is the stuff I hate doing. But once it's done, we can get busting out on some work. So sooner we get done with this, sooner we get to work. So let's pick up this camera in a little bit and update you guys again. A lot of this is pretty much cleaned up. Just got a few things to pick up here. Got a lot of this here cleaned out and everything. Mainly tools, and all these boxes are full of like nuts and bolts. So we're gonna run up to the gas or to the corner store or somewhere like Ace Hardware, Home Depot, wherever, and get a 5-gallon bucket and a broom, stuff like that. And we can put all this in a 5-gallon bucket, so all the bolts are there. And then a broom to clean up everything, like sweep the floor, all that. And then a garbage can, so we have one here. So yeah, and then after all that's done, we can start organizing stuff, putting things where they need to go, and then we get to working on these cars, you know, or the Accord mainly. Got the Volvo sitting out here with a car cover on it. It's about to freaking rain, you know, it's Florida weather for you, you know. But yeah, I just don't want it to get wet. No hood on it and the sunroof, all that stuff. So yeah, let's go get these things and we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're gonna get rid of all this oil. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it into this big old massive drum over here. And then we're gonna go get all the stuff we need for the shop. Get that going so we can finally break into this Accord and get it going on it. I'm really glad we covered the Volvo. But we just got back, we got the broom and stuff like that. We got some pizza, so we need some food. Clean up the rest of the shop and get cracking on the Accord. What we're gonna be doing on it for the day. So yeah, so majority of it's just organizing now, sweeping up the whole shop, and that's pretty much really it. Just organize and sweep, and then shop's pretty much done. Then we can get cracking on this baby here. First we're gonna finish some of this pizza. How's that pizza, homeboy? Fire?
Fuego.
Yeah.
Shit, it's about to fire up. Hey.
Alright, so we got all this area cleaned out, swept up some, and then this is all swept and everything. This is stuff that we just got to put up. We got all through here swept up and everything. And then I'm starting to clean out this area now, because this is where we're going to be doing all the engine builds and stuff like that, which this is the first contender right here that we're going to be building. So we'll explain that and get into that here shortly though. So yeah, I'm going to get everything out of that room, bring it out here, and then from there put in what we need to put in here, get the engine in here on the stand and all that stuff. So let's get that done. Alright, so area's cleaned up. Engine stands in here. I'm gonna try and maneuver that engine in here and see if we can get it up here. Alright, so we got the engine in here and everything, the stand together. I was gonna go ahead and get it up here tonight, but these bolts are too short or too long that I have. So either I gotta get washers or a bunch of washers or shorter bolts. So I'm gonna go to Ace tomorrow and get shorter bolts so we can get that on here and get this engine up here, so we can go ahead and start taking this apart. But this area is clean. Now we're just gonna go ahead and organize this stuff and organize all that back there, and then yeah, we should be just about done in here, cleaning up the shop. And we can start back on the Accord and stuff and building the engine for it. And we're gonna keep this engine in it and running with this, finish up this swap in the car and all that, but we're still gonna do another engine for it. And in between, we'll jump between the Accord and the S10 to finish the cage work in that and everything like that. I wanna get all this cleaned out so I can rotate the S10 to have the front end facing outwards so we can go ahead and get started with the swap in it. All right guys, so I think I figured out why the Volvo's acting the way it is. Right in here, this hose is split. Right there. See it? Yeah. Yeah, it's broken right there. Got a piece of hose right there, so I'll fix that tomorrow when I come back and get that done. Hopefully that fixes the issue. And then I want to replace this coupler here because it's real soft and stuff. And I want to replace this one too. So I'll probably replace that with like a metal one right there. Get rid of that shit. But yeah, that's part of the issue with that. This is all cleaned up through here. This here is picked up some. Got the hood back on the Accord. Got the welding tools here. Things like that. And then, yep, we're gonna go tomorrow to Ace Hardware, get the bolt for this. So we can get that on the stand. And we can tear into this engine and start the setup on this. So we're gonna be doing an F23 stroker. That's what we're doing with this engine for the Accord. So be ready for that, guys. Be ready, because we're going down. We're gonna get that done soon. Gonna hit up a junkyard and everything tomorrow to try and get some parts and everything for it. Hopefully they're open. So yeah, that's the plan with this engine here. We're gonna do a stroker setup, high compression turbo setup for the Accord. There it is, baby. So be on the lookout for that setup coming up real soon. Then we'll jump into the S10, finishing up the cage, getting it turned around and get ready to get the swap put in this. We're gonna get this truck done, get this Accord done, and hopefully get the Volvo running right, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. No, it wasn't much action work and stuff, but got the shop cleaned up, and that's part of the channel because you know, the videos go down in this garage or the shop or unit storage, whatever you want to consider it. But it's cleaner, way better, more room, not so dirty, and easier to get to stuff. But I'm gonna end this one here, guys. Thank you for watching, and like always, please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so you all can get notified when we post, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.